back to Wild Lotus Tarot and to your monthly intuitive tarot reading for April. Going to get started here, Libra, with the Sacred Power reading cards. I have got the Work Your Light Oracle, the Moonchild Tarot for a lead tarot energy, and I'll be using the Rider-Waite and the Starchild Tarot Akashic for the tarot positions. You can find me on Facebook, Instagram and TikTok, and all those links are underneath the video here, and also the link to my website should you want to arrange a personal reading as well. Okay, Libra, jumping in, we have got Rainbow Dragon. For me, this is everything about expression, creativity, authenticity, being seen in your truth. So maybe it's a real time for liberation, to break free and to really be yourself. So I love that energy. It's a beautiful card. And I've got angel assistance. Maybe your angel spirits guides are closer than what you think this month. I mean, they are always there. And if you really need some assistance, all you need to do is ask, Libra. But do keep in mind, it's the very subtle ways that they will answer you. That fleeting vision that you get, it's a split second, that feather that lands, that number plate that speaks to you at the lights, the angel numbers. So if we're not tuned in, if we're not mindful and aware and we're not looking for those things, we can miss them. It's generally, not the booming voice out of the sky. It's those it's a little trail of breadcrumbs is what I'm being told. It's there to lead you, and you'll find that as you get closer to making key decisions in your life, it will speed up as well. That's what I find anyway. Let's get one of these Work Your Light Oracle cards. I have got Inner Temple, Devotion, Tune into the portal of your heart. Yeah, this is all about feeling into things. If we're up in the head and we're over-analyzing and overthinking, we're in mind energy. Source, your own intuition, speaks to us through heart energy. We feel it. We feel when something is right. We feel it in our gut. We might get, the chill down our spine, the goosebumps on our skin, whatever you call them in your country. This is how we know something to be right. So it might be time to come back to that energy. And how do we do that? We slow down, we switch off, we tune in, we meditate, we spend time in nature. It's more about surrender and just being and allowing things to kind of unfold than thinking and pushing and doing, which is more the masculine energies. We need both, but when we're trying to communicate with source or access intuition, we really need the slower pace. Giving you a lead tarot energy. Libra, what do we have? Oh, the 10 of Cups. Wow, I like it. So the 10 of Cups, guys, is one of my highest vibrational cards of the deck. It is, the highest level here of joy, harmony, fulfillment, and blessed life. It might be something that you are trying to take key steps towards now. We'll see how this plays out. But obviously to invite this in, sometimes we have to release the denser energies, things that are not in alignment with us, to keep making space for that fulfillment. It's beautiful energy of home, of family, of having your needs met, and really feeling into that full heart energy. Okay, go into the tarot story. Let's get the energy of the recent past leading up till now. Energies that might be leaving, completing, or transitioning for you. If this is your reading. The World, yeah. So we have very big completion here. Very big completion. The releasing so that we can step into the new. Let's get blocks, obstacles, or challenge indicator, please. Judgment, yes. We can always start to see when the big energies come out, they come out in a series for sure. Let's get the advice from Spirit or Tarot. Just had similar energies actually come out in the Gemini reading. Your readings have been really linked with Gemini for a little while now, and I do find that they sync up like that sometimes. There's your winds of change. Let's get the outcome. Wheel of Fortune, what a beautiful energy. Do we have the Two of Cups at the bottom of the deck? So some of you are dealing in partnership, of course, but non-specific, guys. You can relate this to your situation. Clarifying the world. I have the Ace of Swords. Two of Swords. Ace of Cups. Wow, 2 aces, guys, and 3 major arcana. Ace of Pentacles, 3 aces, and the 6 of Wands. Major victory, strong, strong, strong new beginnings. It's operating in terms of divine timing and destiny here, and I feel like the 10 of Cups is the longer term outcome out of the shift that is happening here in this reading and maybe being initiated in this month. So recent past leading up till now, the World and the Ace of Swords. What I'm seeing here is that you have recently gotten clear on what needs to complete in your life, and it's a big cycle. I mean, there's many different things that the world can be. Obviously, the obvious ones are maybe ending a long-term committed relationship or marriage. Some of you might be wanting to step out of a career. Some of you might be wanting to shift out of a home that you've lived in for a really long time that somehow doesn't resonate with you in terms of its energy anymore. Some of you are wanting to relocate. Some of you are going through a shift in your life that's a little bit more subtle. For example, the Saturn's return, around about that 30-year mark or 60-year mark. It could be the change from youth to adulthood, from maiden to mother. Some kind of big sort of transitional energy in your life. The kids leaving home, all these kinds of big cyclic things in your life. I think for others of you, you've really gotten clear on a cycle that you need to end or what you need to do. The Ace of Swords is associated with insight and vision and clarity, truth and authenticity. So there's a sense here of you getting clearer to your truth here and getting ready to kind of claim a victory as well. Strong new beginning energy. And it's about cutting yourself free from the old cycle so that you can go with effortless flow into the new. You've got 2 cards of victory here with the 6 of Wands and the World. So the victory is in knowing when to dance that beautiful rhythm of release, clear, welcome in the new. That's what we have, in this life. Advice from Spirit or Tarot, 2 of Swords and Judgment. So Judgment says it is really the last call on whatever the situation is. This is the second to last major arcana, the World being the last one. So this is the point that, you're probably sitting in now. You've identified what the situation is that potentially needs to be moved on from. And you're really going through that decision-making process, 2 of Swords. Do I go back around for another cycle? Or do I move it across to grand completion, to the World energy? You're weighing up those options. That's the 2 of Swords. We're weighing it up. With the 2 of Swords, we want to be sure that we are making that decision from a place of fact and logic, what we actually know about it. Just what are the truths here? Intuition. What do we feel about it? How do we actually feel? What is it actually telling us? How does it feel to stay in this situation? But we want to make sure that our emotions are not blinding us, right? When we make our decisions from a place of feeling bad, not wanting to upset somebody, because we feel we should or we have to, then we are ignoring the deeper calling of the soul. So this is what we need to be really careful of. We can make our decisions for the benefit of others when we are in emotional decision making. Because there is a sense here about a limitation in the current situation. Always with the judgment energy, you know, we see these people here emerging from small dark spaces, and for me, I always say it's the devil energy in those spaces. So there's a sense here of the situation maybe limiting you or holding you in some way now. Maybe it's gone toxic, maybe it's become codependent, maybe it's draining your finances, maybe you're addicted to it. So it's time to liberate and free yourself, right? And know when to dance that beautiful dance of release that we just talked about. So that's those energies there. And the block is that maybe we're holding on. Maybe we're holding on. Advice from Spirit or Tarot. Take that clarity, that insight, and allow it to be change in its infancy. Allow it to be the new wind in your sails. This is all about the new, and it's all about transformation and transforming your life. This is the first cup that you're being offered, that the cards are saying are going to expand over time into the 10 of Cups. So for some of you, there could be a new opportunity waiting for you, and if so, the cards are saying go for it. Could be a new love, could be a new opportunity in work that's going to fulfill you at an emotional level, maybe rather than focusing on the money and that sort of thing. You know, it's a new heartfelt opportunity here. Can also stand for self-love, but it is also a symbol of transformation. So it really says that by closing out the cycle and going with that karmic flow, you are transforming your life. It's in its infancy though. It's not going to go from sort of the 1 cup to the 10 this month, but this is all about that wheel of fortune beginning to turn for you, Libra. And the outcome, another ace, the Wheel of Fortune and the 6 of Wands. My gosh. So the Wheel of Fortune kind of says to me that this is predestined. It's karmic. You are dealing with karmic contract potentially ending. You are welcoming in the new chapter here, and it's all happening in divine timing. You could be closing out like a 10-year cycle here with the Wheel of Fortune. It's often said that it has that kind of span. Yeah, it says here that there is a victory here waiting for you at the end though, 6 of Wands. So, you know, you are coming out of what I feel is a darker time or a more limited time. You're going to be coming into a time of esteem, confidence, moving towards your passions, what lights you up. You're going to get more energy back, your power back. And because of that, you're just going to start attracting in opportunities, maybe money, greater sense of stability and security, new commitment, new contracts. So you have 3 aces here. The one Ace of Cups associated with emotional fulfillment and love. Ace of Pentacles associated with our resources, our money, our stability. And the Ace of Swords, the new insights, the inspiration and the clarity. So, you know, that is absolutely beautiful here. You're only missing the Ace of Wands, but you've got 6 of Wands here. So you have this perfect balance of new energy coming in to turn that Wheel of Fortune for you. So it's really strong energy here, Libra. So I would say don't hold on. Allow the wheel to carry you, because it says that as soon as it's going to start turning, then all of these opportunities are going to start unfolding slowly, 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 but surely. So Libra, I'm going to leave it there, and I'm wishing you all the best for the month of April. Beautiful cards for you. Do keep in mind it's a general reading for the collective though. It may or may not be reading. If you're called to share, drop me a comment, guys. I do read them all and try my best to respond to them all as well. Helps me get to know you guys, connect with your energy and see what's happening out there in the collective. Libra, it's been amazing reading for you here today. I will see you back here throughout the month for plenty more readings. Bye for now.